Hi students. So in our chemistry, next topic is the chemical bonding. In our nature, we are observing different types of matters. Okay, matter is mainly in three types. Those are nothing but the solids, liquids, and gases. Okay, every matter is made up of some indivisible particles. Those are called as the atoms. For example, let us take water molecule. Water. So the molecular formula of water is H2O. Okay, how this water molecule is formed? So the atoms present in water molecule are hydrogen and oxygen. Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom combines to form the water molecule. How these hydrogen and oxygen atoms are combined to each other? Okay, so that can be explained by the chemical bonding. Okay, so first, what is the chemical bond? What is the necessity of atoms to form the chemical bond? So generally atoms are unstable, so they need to attain the stable configuration by the loss of electrons or gain of electrons or sharing of electrons. So in this way they can form the chemical bonds. So what is the definition of chemical bond? The force of attraction between two or more atoms to form stable molecule is called chemical bonding. What is that? The force of attraction between two or more atoms. So we have to form one compound by different atoms. We have to create that force of attraction between those two atoms, two or more atoms. How can we create the force of attraction between two or more atoms? By the transfer of electrons or sharing of electrons. Okay, here look at the diagram. Here sodium and chlorine individually they do not attract to each other, but by formation of charges Na plus and Cl minus they can form the bonds NaCl. Here the force of attraction between Na and Cl. So here the force of attraction between the two or more atoms to form the stable molecule is called chemical bonding. Okay, so chemical bonding is mainly two types. So those are nothing but the first one, ionic bond and covalent bond. So one type of covalent bond is the coordination covalent bond. Okay, here main these three types of bonds we will discuss in our topic. Others, ionic bond, covalent bond, and coordination covalent bond. So in this topic today we will discuss about the ionic bond only with examples how ionic bond is formed. So the first of all, the definition of ionic bond is the bond which is formed by the transfer of electrons between two or more atoms is called ionic bond. So how we can form the chemical bond? By creating the force of attraction between the atoms. So in this ionic bond, we can create the force of attraction between the atoms by the transfer of electrons. If we transfer the electrons from one atom to another atom, the type of bond is called as the ionic bond, and the bond is which is formed by the transfer of electrons is called as the ionic bond. The number of electrons transferred towards the formation of ionic bond is called as the electrovalency. How many electrons are transferred from one atom to another atom? The term is called as the electrovalency. Okay, so let us take one example, that is the formation of NaCl. That I will explain by using some videos. Listen here. So formation of NaCl, sodium chloride, is the best example of ionic bond. Okay, listen here. Okay, look at the video. Ionic bonding is formed in between the metals and non-metals by the transfer of electrons from one atom to another atom. Here the bond is found in between metal and non-metal. Example of ionic bond is the sodium chloride, NaCl, we call as a common salt, that can be formed by sodium and chlorine atoms. So how the ionic bond is formed? Ionic bond is formed by mainly in two steps. First of all, we have to form the cation, and then after we have to form the anion. Okay, the force of attraction between cation and anion can attract together to form the ionic bond. So first metal can form the cation. In sodium chloride, what is the metal? Sodium is the metal. Okay, so what is the atomic number of sodium? Sodium atomic number is 11. It is having 11 electrons In first cell 2 electrons and next cell 8 electrons, and last cell is having the 1 electron. Okay, so the electronic configuration of sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. So in between blue color is the nucleus, and and next circular path is the K first cell, and next one is the second cell, and third one is the third cell. Here for 1s2 first orbit contains the 2 electron, 2s2 2p6 configuration, 2s2 2p6. Here 2 plus 6 8 electrons are present in L shell, that is the second orbit, and last 3s1, that is the valency cell. Only one electron is there in valency cell. To attain the octet rule or inert gas configuration, nearest inert gas configuration of sodium is neon, atomic number 10, sodium atomic number 11. How 11 gets the 10 configuration? By the loss of electrons or gain of electrons? By loss of electrons is easy to gain of electrons. Hence here sodium can loses the 1 electrons from its outermost cell or valency cell. Look at the diagram. Okay, lose 1 electron, sodium loses 1 electron from outermost orbit. Okay, next to the chlorine, the chlorine is the non-metal. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. The electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5, 17 electrons. 1s2 first orbit contains the 2 electrons, and second orbit contains the how many electrons? 8 electrons. Look at the diagram. So here first orbit contains 2 electrons, and second orbit contains the 8 electrons, and next to valency cell, outermost cell, contains the 7 electrons. Here chlorine attains to get nearest inert gas configuration. Chlorine is having 7 electrons in its valency cell. It's try to attain the nearest inert gas configuration of argon. By the loss of electrons or gain of electrons, chlorine is having 7 electrons. To attain the octet rule, what is the octet rule? Presence of 8 electrons to get the stability in valency cell is called octet rule. It must gain 1 electron. So hence here chlorine gains 1 electron from the sodium. Okay, look at the diagram. 1 electron is transferred from the sodium. Here red color one is the electron, sodium to chlorine. Okay, here octet rule is fulfilled for 2 atoms. Now the 2 atoms are very stable. How the electrons transferred? So I will explain by using chemical equations. Here sodium atomic number 11, configuration 281. It is having only 1 electron in its valency cell. To attain the octet rule, sodium loses 1 electron. Okay, but in this way sodium loses 1 electron. This loss of electrons is called as the oxidation. What we call oxidation. So by the oxidation process we can create the cations. Na plus is called as the cations. Okay, and next chlorine, that last electrons were gained by the chlorine. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. So here chlorine gains 1 electron from the sodium and forms the Cl minus. Okay, once again look at the equations. Cl gains 1 electron from the sodium and it forms the Cl minus. That minus charged, negatively charged ion is called as the anion. So in that way cation and anions are formed in between the sodium and chlorine. Sodium forms the cation, positive charged species, and here chlorine forms the negative charge, that is the Cl minus, that is called as the anion. The force of attraction between positive charge and negative charge forms the NaCl. Then those two atoms get the stable configuration like this. Stable electronic configuration NaCl. Now the sodium chloride is formed. Okay, right, thank you.